Hi and welcome to Transcend's online sessions. I'm Belle and I'm going to be running through a Pilates session for you guys today. So I want you to jump up onto your mat, bring your feet together, lengthen up towards the ceiling, chin level with the floor, relax the shoulders. Just see where the weight is in your feet. Can you even it off a little bit? If you're heavier on one side than the other, can you try and have 50-50 on each leg? Once you've kind of got that even weight, I just want you to lift up through the belly button. So take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, just draw your belly button towards your spine and up in towards your rib cage just a little bit for me. Relax the shoulders as you do this. Again, inhale. As you exhale, just lift the belly button like a front scoop. And relax, bring your arms down, draw the back of the thighs together to switch your glutes on. And then from that, you're going to bring your feet into a 10-2 classical position. Keeping the tailbone lengthened towards the mat, you're just going to roll up onto your toes and down and lift and down. Two more as we lift and lower. Again, lift and lower. Good. Let's make sure that our head is all the way up towards the ceiling. Our chin is parallel to the floor. And as we reach our arms up, we inhale and then we exhale as we circle round. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we circle. One more this way. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we circle. Good. Let's reverse those. We come round the other way. So really reaching our hands up and really kind of getting into these shoulders a little bit and round and down. We're going to stop at shoulder height. We're going to bend our elbows, bring our hands together. And then from there, keeping the pelvis forward, we're just going to come into a little 90-degree angle with our arms as we twist round to the right and round to the left. Good. Round to the right. And then round to the left. One more each side, making sure the pelvis is facing forwards and not twisting as we come into that little rotation. Good, bring the arms down, give yourself a little shoulder roll. Give me two more. There's one and two. Good, bring your heels out. So we're now parallel with our feet. Just pick up the right heel and we're just going to come into a little knee lift. And then we're just going to tap the foot down. And then we're going to lift and tap. Three more. Three, tap, two, tap. Last one, let's keep that knee lifted and just come into a little hip opener, making sure this hip bone here is facing forwards and then back. And then open, keeping this front scoop still. Three more. Three, back, two, back, and one. Back. Good. Switch. Let's pick up that left heel, making sure the pelvis is nice and level. We're just going to pick up the leg and tap and lift and tap. Three more. Three, down, two, down. Last one. Let's keep it there and just come into a little hip opener. It doesn't need to be really wide. And then back round and open and back round. Good. Three more. Three, back, two, back, and one. Good, well done. Come to the back of your mat. Bring your feet so we're nice and parallel. Lengthen all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to soften our knees now. Relax the shoulders, nod the chin to the chest. Inhale. And then as we exhale, we're just going to roll down through our back, just relaxing, letting the head go, letting everything hang. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhaling at the bottom and exhaling as we roll back up through the spine. Look forward, lengthen the legs. Again, chin to chest, inhale. Exhale as we roll down through our spine. Wherever you get to, it doesn't matter. And then wherever your stretch is, we're just going to hang there for a second. Bring your hands to your elbows. Keep lifting your belly button towards your spine. And we're just going to have a little twist. Keep it small. Doesn't need to be huge. We're just having a little bit of a stretch. Give me one more each side. Good. And then we're just going to bring our hands to the floor and we're just going to walk our hands out. And then from here, fingers wide, we're going to push our hands into the mat as we stretch our legs down that back line, keeping that front lift. Sight is going to be in the middle of your mat, sorry. And just keep stretching down the back of those legs. We can pick up that right heel and we can kind of paddle through the heels a little bit, just to get a nice stretch. Let's do 3 more. There's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the heels, pop onto your toes, come forward onto the shoulders and drop to your knees. Okay. So from here, we're going to keep our toes tucked just for a second, keeping our fingers wide, our neck long. We're kind of pushing through the armpits, so we're nice and lengthened, nice and strong through the back. And then we're just going to dip into the shoulders a little bit, keeping those elbows straight and then pushing away. So we're just getting into these shoulders a little bit. Dip down, lift away. We're just going to do 3 more. 3, lift, 2, lift, and 1, lift. Okay, keep pushing the floor away. We're going to flatten our toes now. Keep lifting up through the belly button as we just reach into our right arm. And then we're going to bring the arm down, reaching into our left and then down. So we're just taking our time, and I don't want the transition of weight to be huge as we do this. So we're really supporting our back by lifting our navel away from the mat. 1 more to that side. Good. Let's slide out through that left leg, flex through the heels, stay nice and lifted. The neck is nice and long. Lift through here so we don't dump into our back. We're going to keep the foot flexed as we lift that leg and lower it. Good. Lift and lower. 3 more. 3, down, 2, and 1. Good. Slide the leg back. Reach out through the right leg, flex into the heel. Bring the leg up and lower and lift and lower. 3 more. 3, down, 2, down, and 1. Good. Slide the leg in. We're going to put some of that together now. We're going to slide the right arm and left leg. We're going to reach and tap down and reach. Tap down. 3, down, 2, down, and 1. Come back to your start point. Slide the opposite side and then lift and tap. 2 and tap. 3, 4, last 1, 5. Good. Slide back in. Just come down, come off your wrist, give your hands a little shake. Just going to swing our legs around. Okay, so from here, we're just going to bring our hands behind our knees. We're going to sit nice and tall on our sit bones. And then we're going to nod the chin towards the chest. We're going to draw back through our belly button as we just come into a nice C curve through our spine. And then use your arms and your legs to lift. Okay, we're going to go again. Chin to chest, draw back through the belly button, draw back through that rib cage as we draw back into a nice C curve. And then lift. 3 more. Chin to chest. Can you exhale as you come back? And then lift. Last 2. Chin to chest, draw back. And lift. Last 1, chin to chest, draw back. And lift. Just bring your arms out in front of you. Okay, we're going to bring our chin towards our chest. We're going to keep rolling back through our spine as we now come down to the mat. Good, just bring your hands down by your side. You kind of want your arms quite tight to your ribs, so you're kind of hugging that midline. And then from there, we're just going to bring our left leg up into a tabletop position. right leg up into a tabletop position. Okay, you just want your tailbone on the mat. You want to lift your belly button to support your lower back. If that's too much, just bring one foot down and work with singles. But from here, we're just going to do a little toe tap down and lift. Toe tap down and lift. 4 more each side. 4, lift. 3, 2 more, 2. Okay, last one. Lift and down and lift. Good. Just bring your knees in towards your chest for me, making sure the tailbone is grounded. Okay, let's bring our feet back to the floor. We're going to push our heels down, walk the hands away. Just give me a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to draw our belly button towards our spine, and we're just going to peel up into a little bridge. And then when we get to the top, we're going to make sure our rib cage is nice and heavy. Inhale, exhale, articulating through your spine as we roll all the way down. Good. Again, inhale. Belly button lifts towards your spine. You start to curl up and we peel up through the spine one at a time. Inhale at the top, exhale as we roll all the way down. 2 more. We curl up and we roll back down. Last one, we curl up. This time we're going to stay up. I want you to feel like you're lengthening your thighs away from you. And then from here, we're just going to pick up that left foot, heel even, and switch. Right heel, release, left and right. So we're just picking up these heels and keeping this pelvis nice and level. Okay, on the next one, we're going to pick them both up at the same time. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. 5, down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the heels lifted as you roll down through your spine. And then just hug those knees in for me. Okay, we're going to bring our hands behind our knees, nod our chin to our chest as we rock up into seated. Okay, and then from there, we're just going to bring our left leg in. We're going to extend through that right leg, and then we're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower. Let's switch legs. Extend. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Last one, lift and lower. We're going to switch legs again, but this time we're just going to roll down onto our mat. We're going to hug this leg in and we're just going to release our head to the floor. We're going to extend into this right leg and we're just going to switch and switch and switch and switch. 5, switch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, hug those knees in. Just rock your back from side to side. Okay, we're just going to roll onto our side and then we're going to come over onto our fronts. So, come back into a quadruped position. Walk the hands away, fingers wide. You're slowly going to lower yourself down towards your mat. Lengthen out through the back line. So, pubic bone is heavy. Tailbone feels like it's lengthening away. Glutes are on. I want you to feel like you're lifting away from the mat, even though you're obviously on it. So if you just bring your hands underneath your stomach and then take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to lift your belly button away from your hands. Even though you're still touching it, you want that activation through there. We're nice and long through the neck and our elbows are in alignment with our shoulders. We're just going to lift up a little way and then lower. And lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Try to get the initial lift from your muscles through your back so you're not just pushing yourself up. We're going to do 3 more like this. And lower. 2. And lower. Last one. And lower. Just bring your hands underneath your forehead. Okay, we're going to reach into that right leg and lift that leg up. and then bring it back down. Reach into the left leg and lift. Keep lifting that belly button away from the mat, supporting that lower back. And left side. Back over to the right. And down. And left. Okay, let's try both legs as we float them up. We bring them down. We float them up. We bring them down. 3 more. 3. Down. 2. Down. And 1. Good. Just bring your hands to your chest. Push yourself up. Keep your knees wide as you push yourself back into a nice stretch through your back. Walking the hands away. Keep drawing your belly button away from the mat. Your waist is drawing away. Keep that nice scoop. Give me 2 nice deep breaths in. And again, as we inhale and exhale. Okay, let's just thread our left arm underneath our right arm. Just hold that nice deep stretch. Good, and let's switch. So we glide up and then we switch. Nice stretch through the upper back. Good. Come back into seated for me. Okay, so from here we're just going to come into a nice little spine stretch. So I'll sit at an angle for you so you can see properly. Our toes are up towards the ceiling. Sit bones are rooted. Now if having our legs extended means that we kind of really slump through the back, just bend your knees. We want a nice straight back to come into a nice spine stretch. So it doesn't matter if your knees are bent or your legs are straight. It's entirely up to you and where you're comfortable, really. So let's sit nice and tall. You're just going to float your arms up to shoulder height. Okay, now nod your chin to your chest and you're going to draw back through that belly button, drawing that rib cage towards the back of the room as you come into a nice tall kind of capital C shape. And then as you restack nice and tall, you want to feel like your head's coming back up towards the ceiling. Good, let's go again. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale as you come up and over. You're trying to reach your hands as your waist is drawing back. And then restack nice and tall. 2 more. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, up and over. Good. Restack. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, up and over. Nice big stretch. Restack nice and tall. Okay. From there, we're going to come into kind of a bit like a modified saw position. So you're going to bring your hands behind your head. You're going to push your hands into your head and your head into your hands. Activate your upper back. And I'm just going to side bend to the left. And then I'm going to bring those elbows together as I look down. And then I'm going to unravel and restack. I'm going to side bend, curl the elbows, open and restack. Again, back to the left. Nice stretch through the upper back. And over to the right. Open and stack. 1 more each side. And lift, last one. Good, well done. Come into a seated position. Okay, nice and lengthened through the spine, sit bones rooted. We're just going to slide our left arm out as we reach up with our right arm. We can follow that arm with our sight if that feels good. And we're just going to bend that left arm a little bit. Keep drawing down through this hip so we get a nice side stretch. And then we lift. We slide the right arm out, left arm comes up. Nice little side bend. Good, lift. We're still supported through our center, so we're still lifting through our center. On this one, let's just add a little rotation. Feel that big, deep stretch. And then release. Back up towards the ceiling and switch. Get into that stretch first of all, and then add in that little rotation. Good. Release. Stack up nice and tall. Just bring your palms up, elbows in nice and narrow towards your waist. And we're just going to open up through our hands. When we do this, I don't want you to arch your back. We stay nice and lifted, nice and tall. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Brilliant. Just rest your hands down on your knees, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Again, nice deep breath in and exhale. Well done, guys.